The Twin Valley Locker Room Show takes you inside of Clay Center Tiger Cheerleading. The Locker Room Show is powered by Pulse Internet, all your devices, one superior connection. And we had a chance to hear from the three seniors on the Tiger Cheerleaders. We have Lanie Tholstrup, we have Jillian Dreher, and we have Abby Knitter with us. And we want to talk about Tiger Cheerleading and what it's been like for you guys as your 3- and 4-year cheerleaders, right, Jillian? 4 years, correct? Mm-hmm. Tell us about first year coming out, the decision to do it, and kind of the group and maybe getting into it.
I would definitely say first year was pretty nerve-wracking. I remember walking with my mom the night before tryouts, talking to her like, should I do this? Is it worth it? Is this really what I want to do? It's a pretty big time commitment. And so I did the tryout, was terrified, so nervous, but it ended up being a great decision.
Yeah, and you've enjoyed all 4 years,
yes,
I'm sure. Not finished yet. We've got a little bit of work left to do this week. Lanie, 4 years for you too, right? Tell us about your trip through Tiger Cheerleading.
Well, coming in, it was really nerve-wracking for sure, and we've definitely grown a lot as a team through the years. It's been kind of hard with like different coaches and stuff too, but overall it's been really fun.
Awesome. Abby, for you, 3 years, correct?
Yes, 3.
Okay, talk about coming out as a sophomore then.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was scary at first, but once I got into it, stunting was just where it was at for me. I loved it.
That was my next question. Favorite part of cheerleading? You like the stunts then and the activity, right?
Yes.
Tell us maybe your favorite stunt you have done, and then I'm going to ask you a second question after that.
All right.
Favorite stunt?
I just recently started flying, and I've gotten it. It's pretty nice, and I just recently got a round-off reload extension.
All right. And tell me the scariest stunt. Maybe it's those two that you just started.
When I was under a full. When I was basing for a full, it was pretty scary.
Okay, very good. I love the terminology, and I'm trying to act like I know exactly what you're talking about. I have some idea.
All right.
Jillian, favorite thing you do in cheerleading?
I would definitely agree with stunting. It's adrenaline rush, and it's like, it makes you stronger, and it's just so fun to see different groups progress and like to put different people together. It's really fun.
Yeah. Lanie, you on the same page?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the thing for you guys then, right? And that's part of what you did with competition, is that correct? And tell me the first time ever for the Tiger Cheerleaders to be in competition, right, this year?
Yeah.
How exciting was that?
It was nice, yeah.
And where was it at?
Topeka.
Topeka, okay.
Yep.
And how many teams are involved in this?
Oh, there was a ton of teams, like,
More than you do.
oh yeah,
Start to count.
so many.
There's a
And
lot.
talk about nerves then, you mentioned as a freshman coming out, how does it compare to going into competition?
Oh, it was certainly pretty comparable nerve-wise. Like, this was a goal we've had for a couple of years, and to finally like be there and to like be with all those teams, especially since we were one of the most of those teams there had already competed. So we were going in kind of blindly, not knowing what to expect, but ended up turning out to be a great experience.
Awesome. Lanie, how did the competition go as far as success for you guys?
We did good for like our first time.
Sure.
We didn't place very high, but it was definitely fun and a really good learning experience.
And have
for
you
us.
got maybe the rest of the underclassmen now wanting to continue on this tradition?
I would
think
say so. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. It's a great start to things. Talk about being in favorite sport to cheer at. Lanie, we'll start with you. Football. Okay.
Football.
Yeah.
Football for the
Yeah.
win.
I think for the most part, when I've asked that question over the years, that has been the number one answer, and it's that build up, I think, to one night a week you get out there and get after it. What about this week of Sub-State? You get one more chance to cheer at home when we didn't think that was likely to happen. How exciting!
That is really exciting. I actually told my mom, I'm like, man, I just did Tiger Act for the last time, and then I jinxed myself. We're going at it again.
One more
exciting
time,
though.
yeah. Sub-State championship and maybe a chance to cheer in Salina at the state
hope
tournament.
so.
How much fun would that be?
Awesome.
Okay, we do a thing called Tiger Talk. It's a question. It could be about anything. Okay, I'm going to start with an easy one. Favorite memory from Tiger Cheerleading, be it this year or any time during your career. Something stand out, fun, favorite, anything of that nature.
I think just stunting in general, and then like working my way up, it made me like really proud of myself.
Yeah, absolutely. Jillian?
So we cheered at a game, I think it would have been my sophomore year, would have been the Hillsborough tournament. And our boys had not had a lot of success that year, but there was a team that actually was from the Bahamas. They were all exchange students, and they were cheering so loud for our boys, and we actually won that game, and it was just really fun and really exciting, and the atmosphere was so loud, even though a majority of them weren't even from our
That's
school.
great. Yeah, Lanie, do you have something that stands out?
Definitely just stunting, like, overall. I think, like, when I think of cheer, I'll think of, like, all the times we hit, like, stunts that we've been working on
Okay.
for, like, a really long time.
All right, favorite song, not about cheerleading, just do you have a song right now that is your go-to?
Anything by Justin Bieber's new album.
Fever, okay?
I really like the song Netflix Strip by AJR.
Okay. You have a favorite right now?
Just Dua Lipa.
Okay, and tell me a favorite movie or actor, either way. You have a movie that you have to watch all the time, or a movie that you've just seen you really liked? Or a favorite actor?
I have like a childhood favorite movie.
Yeah,
I got
perfect.
stuck on Coraline. Everyone thinks it's
Alright.
really creepy, but
It's not creepy, no. It's a favorite movie. It's okay. Jillian?
My favorite movie is The Fault in Our Stars. It's a sappy love movie, but I love it.
It's by the author. I can't think of his name because I've not read it and I've not watched
John
it.
Green.
I knew these guys. Lanie?
I like The Notebook.
The Notebook. Okay, very good. Guys, thanks so much for taking time out of what... First off, for those viewing, this may be as busy a group as you find at CCCHS, not just because of what they do with cheerleading in every sport, but they are involved in so many other things outside of cheerleading. So my hat's off to each of you for all the time commitment you put in and making Tiger sports that much better. Our senior class from the Tiger Cheerleaders on the Twin Valley Locker Room Show.